On this episode of The Balancing Act, suffering from spinal pain or injuries? Fortunately, in today's world, there are procedures that can minimize and even eliminate that debilitating pain. Today, we'll get an in-depth look at innovations in pain management when we speak to the professionals from Spine and Orthopedic Specialists of South Florida. Saving for the future is much easier when you have a trusted financial institution helping you to move forward. Just ask our friends at iTHINK Financial. Learning the ABCs of financial freedom can be a mission, especially for those living in underrepresented communities. We'll take a look at how one company is making a difference in people's lives. Looking for a healthy way to eat throughout the day? Our friends at Lewis Bake Shop share some of their delicious breads, along with a few fun and creative recipes. Plus lots more. Today on The Balancing Act.
What a great show we have lined up for you today. Let's see what's up first.
Managing the pain that comes along with an orthopedic or spinal injury can really be debilitating. Fortunately, in most cases, there are procedures that can minimize and even eliminate those pains, which is great news. Here to talk about some of those groundbreaking procedures are Dr. Shani Katz and also Dr. Elizabeth Trinidad. They are both from the Spine and Orthopedic Specialists of South Florida. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for being here. You know, this is something that's really important to talk about because I've experienced it with my family and my stepfather, and you always hear that, no puedo más, I just can't take it anymore. And that pain can just be so debilitating, quality of life just shoots down, right, doctor?
Correct.
So I was reading here, your facility specializes in the state-of-the-art treatments for everything from simple pain management to complex, minimally invasive spinal surgery. Tell me more.
Well, we do a range of different procedures. I really focus more on extremities. Dr. Trinidad is more the spine, neck and back. We do injections into joints, stem cell injections, other plasma injections. I do arthroscopic procedures, which are minimally invasive procedures through very small holes in a video camera, and all the way to total joint replacements.
Which, Dr. Trinidad, I think is amazing because most people don't want to go to a hospital. Let's start with that. 10 years ago, they didn't want to go, and today, now more than ever, they don't want to go to a hospital, right?
Absolutely. The hospitals are full of people with all kinds of problems, including infections like COVID. And in the surgery center, it's just focused on what we do, the minimally invasive spine surgery and injection therapy is the smaller end of the spectrum. But we also do more advanced complex procedures like artificial disc implantation in the neck or larger spine surgeries. We tend to focus on the minimally invasive things, and my personal philosophy is that if you start with something small, you can sometimes avoid having to do a bigger surgery.
That makes sense. And Dr. Trinidad, I understand also you serve a large community, a lot of people from South America that don't have these facilities over there that obviously come to our country because, let's be honest, we do offer better services. Is it tough to kind of, convince them, or are they hesitant sometimes just because of the maybe misinformation from where they come from?
Well, Florida has a very wonderfully diverse community, and people have cultural perspectives that are related to where they are from. Many in the Haitian community are very afraid of any kind of intervention. We have lots of Cuban people who are used to a different kind of medicine, and we have people from Russia, from Bolivia, and language is a big part of how we try to help them understand. It's good if they can bring someone that speaks their language with them, but we also try to provide people in our staff that are from those diverse cultures to help them feel more comfortable as we're explaining what their options are.
So Dr. Katz, you must have a remarkable staff of employees and doctors, nurses that really are there, not just to help the patient, but hands-on, give them that one-on-one service that they need.
Right. The nurses are all very compassionate, and we all work together very closely. So they are able to provide us us with the things that we need that makes the treatment for the patient that much better.
I was reading here that it's not only just focused on neck and spine, which is your specialty, Dr. Trinidad, but Dr. Katz, you also handle joint replacement, stem cell injections, and scoliosis. I mean, it's a lot.
Yes. Well, the stem cell injections and the plasma injections are really the newer, more natural kind of injections. Stem cell injections are basically, we use cells from the amniotic fluid of a pregnant woman to regenerate cartilage and to help with healing. So it's really amazing what we have at our hands now.
No, it's amazing what one can do today. Doctor, any final thoughts in terms of just how you're helping people realize that they don't have to live in that pain, they don't have to be like I've seen my stepfather say, no puedo más, which is that unbearable pain that just destroys the quality of life, to be able to see them come in and then come out and be a different person.
Yeah, well, I would say that just in my 20 years plus of experience as a physician, we've gotten better and better, more advanced technology, and things have become much safer and reliable.
That's fantastic. Dr. Katz, final thoughts?
It's really very rewarding when someone comes in so much pain. I had one very sweet old lady who broke her hip. And we fixed it, and she sent me a video of her dancing a couple weeks later. So it's very rewarding, and it's amazing to be able to change people's quality of life.
Amen to that. For our viewers who'd like more information, where can they go?
Orthospineusa.com.
Orthosspineusa.com. And I hope she continues to dance for many, many more years to come.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
And for our viewers, if you'd like more information on the services they provide, just go to our website, thebalancingact.com. We'll be right back.
I love that. Let's see what's coming up next.
In today's uncertain climate, securing your financial future is a must, but understanding how to navigate the road ahead can be an uphill journey. iTHINK Financial Credit Union is helping its members move forward by teaching them how to make financial decisions that can change their lives for the better.
Our mission here at iTHINK Financial is to make a difference in our members' lives by improving and investing in the communities in which we serve. In 1969, a group of IBM employees all pitched in $250,000 to establish a financial cooperative. That cooperative today is iTHINK Financial Credit Union. We are over $1.8 billion in total assets with nearly 100,000 members. But really, we're just people helping people achieve their financial dreams.
Credit unions are government-insured institutions and offer the same services as traditional banks. So what are the main differences between a credit union and a regular bank?
A credit union is a not-for-profit financial institution. The money that we make at the credit union gets reinvested into our membership in the form of lower fees, better rates on loans, and higher dividends on savings accounts, checking accounts, and so forth. We also call our account holders members, and so that's a really big difference, because when you're a member of something, you actually own a part of it, and so our members actually own part of the credit union.
But iTHINK Financial is more than just a banking solution. Their brand promise is moving you forward, and they truly focus on the customer experience and educating their members on financial growth. So what's next on the horizon for iTHINK Financial?
We know the younger generation is the future of iTHINK Financial, and we know that we need to adapt and change to meet their needs, as well as continue to service our other members.
So if you're looking to build a relationship with a financial institution that truly cares about you and your financial well-being, think iTHINK Financial.
Here at iTHINK Financial, we're here to help our members accomplish their dreams. We're just people helping people, and we want to make a difference in our members' lives.
For more information about iTHINK Financial, visit their website at ithinkfi.org. And of course, visit our website at thebalancingact.com. Living the American dream requires a certain level of financial independence. Uptrend Credit Solutions is doing its part in making sure everyone has a chance to experience that dream by empowering underserved communities through credit awareness and education.
Our mission statement here at Uptrend is credit the game, because we believe that is the new path towards financial independence. My name is Wesley Paul, and I am the founder and CEO of Uptrend Credit Solutions. How Uptrend started was, shortly after the pandemic, I lost my job, and that was sort of like that awakening pivot moment for me. because, you know, a lot of people in this country lost their jobs at that point. So I decided to take a more sincere passion in personal finance as well as credit improvement. I started off by helping my friends and family members out. I seen how it was able to turn their lives around. And with that being said, I took all of that experience and knowledge and, you know, decided to start up Uptrend.
The word credit is such a broad term. There's good credit and there's bad credit. But who determines if your credit is good, bad, or just plain ugly?
The three main credit bureaus is actually Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. And they affect lender decisions because over 75% of the credit reports nowadays have errors on them. And since they are the bureaus that report credit, they are the reason for the errors as well too. Most people don't know this. Part of our mission here at Uptrend is to educate people on these errors, so therefore they can help their credit awareness as well. Some of the things that individuals do that affect their credit score, believe it or not, is payment history. Because, you know, nowadays with the pandemic, a lot of people have fallen behind on their payments, credit card bills, you know, for example. One of the main things I encourage people to do is try to maintain a exceptional payment history to avoid having that derogatory impact on your credit. And second thing is utilization. You know, most people, again, nowadays, keep their utilizations high, you know, and that actually hurts your credit score because the algorithms want you to keep your score below 30%, which is the magical number to have it helping versus hurting your credit score.
But Uptrend is more than just a credit repair service. They have an arsenal of products designed to educate consumers on restoring and keeping their credit strong.
What separates us from the competition actually is our Uptrender store and our Uptrender Academy, in which we focus on today's youth and where we're teaching education and empowerment, which, you know, instead of me showing you how to, you know, feed you a fish, I show you how to actually catch your own fish. And with that being said, credit literacy is a main goal of ours instead of credit repair. The children is our future, okay? And with that in mind, you know, here at Uptrend, we decided to focus on children because teaching them on credit and financial literacy sets the stage for them to have financial independence once they reach adulthood. That's the reason why we actually created the Uptrend Academy, to be able to give them the platform to educate on credit and financial literacy as well.
What's next on the horizon for Uptrend Credit Solutions?
What's on the horizon for Uptrend? Actually, we're looking to scale nationally as well as start the Uptrend Business Division, which, you know, that coincides with Uptrend Credit, and where everyone who's looking to start their side hustles and solo entrepreneur business, we're going to take their personal credit and the information they've learned from their personal credit into starting their business credit. We're very excited about it, and that should be coming in the later part of this year. The new American dream is what we're seeking to educate here at Uptrend. And the new American dream is credit and financial literacy. By focusing on the underserved community, we feel like we're servicing and helping a large segment of people who are missing on credit and financial awareness. So with that being said, Uptrend Credit, you know, we're looking to go ahead and impart credit and financial literacy to the underserved community.
So, if your credit needs a helping hand, let the professionals at Uptrend Credit Solutions be your credit guides.
We encourage everyone, come to Uptrend, because by us having that understanding of the new age of credit and everything that surrounds it, that gives us the edge in which we will be able to give the results that most people are looking for.
For more information about Uptrend Credit Solutions, visit their website at uptrendcredit.com. And of course, visit our website at thebalancingact.com.
Well, let's check in with Ryan Stanley. You know, Ryan and I go way back on Military Makeover. He's always transforming our homes for our veterans. But what you might not know about him is that he's a trained executive chef. So Ryan, what quick and easy family meal are you working on today?
Thanks, Montel. Hey, let me tell you, I'm as equally comfortable in the kitchen as I am on the construction site. What a lot of people don't know, I was a trained executive chef for quite a while. So I'm gonna bring some of those skills into your home today. We're gonna take the everyday boring meal like tacos. Who doesn't like tacos? Everybody loves tacos, but we're gonna elevate it in what I call semi-homemade. What does that mean? We're gonna take everyday items you can find at the grocery store, like these taco shells, taco seasoning mix, and we're gonna use them to elevate the dinner a little bit. Now we're gonna start with our sauce, actually, because we want the flavors to marinate. We have about a cup of sour cream here. We need some fresh lime, and some salt and pepper. This is called a microplaner. It's like a grater, except it's very, very small. All you simply want to do is just rub the lime down on there. That's going to give you that nice lime and lemon or orange flavor without the bitterness or sourness of the juice or the rind. Now, take our sour cream, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. We will put our lime zest in there. And we also want the juice of about 1 lime. Boom, just like that. That's it, set that aside. All right, so now we've prepped our green peppers, tomatoes, and onions. Next thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna combine these a little bit in a bowl, almost like a pico de gallo. We wanna add everything together, some salt and pepper. And then we wanna add some lime juice, just make it that much fresher, give it a little bit more of acidity. Give that a good stir and just set it aside. All right, so now I promised you we're gonna upscale this recipe. Instead of just ground hamburger, turkey, or chicken, we're gonna get fancy here, folks. We got some shrimp, which I just bought the frozen shrimp in the shell. You just thaw them out, peel the tails and the shells off. And we got some steak here. I got some New York strips. First, we're gonna start with the shrimp. Real easy, hot pan, some oil. Just gonna throw some shrimp in there. But because we wanna keep it authentic with the flavor, we're gonna use the same taco seasoning that you would buy for the hamburger, and we're gonna add that directly to the shrimp. Just gonna give those a good stir. So the nice thing about shrimp, not only do they taste amazing, they cook really fast. Usually about 3 to 5 minutes, depending on the heat of your pan, is all that it takes. Once they turn nice and white, you know they're done. Transfer them to a bowl. All right, so now we're gonna cook our steak. Now there's a couple keys to doing this correctly. One, have a nice hot pan. So go ahead and put that in medium-high heat and get it nice and hot. And then once again, just use the taco seasoning that came in with your kit. In the pan with some oil. Make sure it's nice and hot. In the pan we go. All right, hear that nice sizzle? That's what we're looking for. I like to use romaine lettuce because it's really easy to use. It's got a really nice flavor. It looks awesome. With our tacos, I like to use more of a whole leaf so that it just kind of lays in, it doesn't fall over the place. With the salad, I like to chop it up. The other thing you want to do is if you're going to use some taco shells, now you can just use them fresh out of the box. There's no problem with that. Or you can heat them up in the oven. Just follow the directions on the box. All right, so now we're all set up to assemble our tacos. I like to take the whole lettuce leaf, just kind of set that in there like that. Less mess to get on you. I'm gonna take a little bit of a 3-cheese Mexican blend, set those in there just like that. I'm gonna take some of our beautifully cooked shrimp. We're gonna take some of our fresh cut onions, green peppers, and tomatoes. Just put that on there. And then to top it all off, some of this beautiful lime sour cream. Just put a little dollop on the top. For freshness, some cilantro. Beautiful shrimp tacos. Look how good those look. And not only that, the flavors are fresh and amazing. Something out of the ordinary, out of ordinary stuff in the house. All right, so now we're just gonna assemble our steak salad. Remember, it is a salad, so you can be generous with the lettuce, just like that. Now, for some color and some crunch, we're gonna take some of our taco shells and just go ahead and break them up, crush them over the top. Let's add some of our beautiful pico de gallo. I like to put the cheese under the meat because the meat is still hot. So when you set the meat on top, it's gonna melt the cheese. Gonna add some of these beautiful strips of steak, just like that. And then some nice, fresh lime sour cream. And you know what, why not? I love me some salsa. We're gonna go ahead and just add a little bit of salsa on the outside. Look at that, how fresh, how amazing. Hey, I don't know what you're having. I'm having surf and turf tacos. I really hope you enjoyed it. This is a nice way to elevate those ordinary meals into something extraordinary. Look more on the website for these recipes and more. Thank you for watching.
They've been a family-owned business for over 90 years. Lewis Bakeries was founded by three brothers who mortgaged their mom's house for $300 and opened a bakery in a southern Illinois cabin. The bread was delivered daily by Model T trucks to local homes nearby. But because it is so good, it has grown to become a national favorite. And today, my junior sous chefs and I are rising to the challenge and creating healthy sandwiches using their delicious half-loaf breads. Meet the crew. Daphne and Lena, give a wave.
Hi.
Are you kids ready to have some fun?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, here we are. We're at our sandwich making stations, and we polled our panel. They told us some of our favorites. What's your favorite sandwich? You have one particular one when you come home from school, you're like, yeah, I want to have a what?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly? I can make peanut butter and jelly happen. I got peanut butter, I got jelly. How about you, little one? What's your favorite sandwich?
My favorite sandwich is pretty much everything.
Okay, everything? Then how about you make one I like? Some Nutella and some fluff. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get our cutters out. I'm going to be a star. I'm going to be a star. We have all the things here to make our sandwiches, including Lewis Bakery's half loaves. There are 16 different flavors, and today we're using three of the most popular: the nutty oat, the Hawaiian, and the honey wheat. So let's get creative. Look, half loaves are genius. They're great for singles, small households, or big families like mine. I like variety in my house, so we like to mix it up a little bit. Over here, check this out. This is the ultimate club sandwich. It's a club I want to get invited to. There's ham, there's turkey, there's bacon, there's tomatoes, there's hard-boiled eggs, sprouts, all made right here with the whole wheat. Check this out, nutty oat. You want to make a nutty oat avocado toast? I got mashed avocado and oven-roasted tomatoes, a little bit of fresh basil and olive oil on top. Incredible. And then right here, 12 grain. Berries and cream cheese for a breakfast grilled cheese sandwich. These are absolutely amazing and delicious. But I have to tell you that my favorite one right here really is this. My new friend, Joey Buck. He's got hair made of carrot. He's got eye made of cucumbers and olives, a nose, and the whole time the Hawaiian bread gives him a place to stick his big cheesy teeth out of. Hey kids, how you doing over there?
Good.
What are we doing? What's this looking like? You look like a star. You look like a sun. You look like a star. Oh, look at that. Oh, I can better to see you with.
It's a forehead eye.
That is a forehead eye. That's like the eagle eye. All right, so let's start putting these things together. Why don't you start assembling some sandwiches? Now, you told me that you happen to think that this bread is the best bread that you've ever tasted before.
Yes.
And how old are you?
8.
So in your 8 years of experience, this is the best bread you've ever had?
Yes.
Yes. What about you? What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. All right, I'm going to put one together too here. I'm going to put a little cream cheese and a little bit of grape jelly over here. This is nice. I'm going to put my star on top of here like that. This is a healthy way to start the day. You know, let's talk about healthy life products. Folks on a healthier diet might not eat that much bread because it can be high in certain nutrition elements like calories or carbs or fat. Lewis Bakery's Healthy Life flavors are a better choice. They've got a sugar-free option, and right now, back at the lab, they've got a keto-friendly bread coming out in the making. This is going to be absolutely incredible. And for more information where you can find this luxurious, delicious bread, go to lewisbakeshop.com or visit our website, thebalancingact.com. Remember, this has been a quick bite. Well, that's pink. I like that. Remember, kids, let's take a bite out of this. But chew slowly.
Did you know the flowers need us just as much as we need them? Who knew? Take a look.
Flowers, they could be used to express every imaginable sentiment, and their meaning have fascinated people for centuries. So this morning, we're going to brighten up your day with gorgeous blooms. Let me take a look at our set. It smells, it looks beautiful, and joining me this morning is the master. He's here to talk everything flowers, Carlos Oramas, co-founder and CEO of GEMS. Welcome.
Thank you. Thrilled to be here.
I'm happy. This makes me happy.
Yeah, me too.
And that's the meaning of flowers,
absolutely,
right?
Absolutely.
What I love about your company, I know the motto, and tell me if I'm saying it correctly, but I think it's flowers for everyday life.
You got it.
What's the meaning behind that?
Well, you know how flowers have always been for special occasions, right? Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, your wedding. So we believe that flowers make sense in everyday occasions, and here's why. Flowers help us express how we feel. They are gestures of human emotion. And in the course of your everyday life, I'm sure there are people you want to appreciate, to thank, to be kind to be proud of, to show that you love. In fact, I bet that the home that you share share with your family, you love.
I do.
And you want to gesture that also with expressions of feelings and emotions.
And I'm always telling my husband, listen, Jose, I mean, I know you're going to get me flowers for Valentine's and Mother's Day, but I don't want the flowers then.
Yeah.
I tell him, I want you to give me flowers because you just want to, just because.
Yeah.
But not because you have to, because it's a special day.
Funny you say just because. 9 out of 10 women will tell you that the number one reason to give flowers is just because.
All right, let's talk about these gorgeous flowers. Okay. Tell me first what we have here. These are simple but pretty.
They are. They're called Tremulia. They last 21 days. Really cool because most flowers won't last that long. This one lasts
3 weeks?
3 weeks in your house. Clean water. It's all you got to do. Cut them and put them in there, and they'll give you 3 weeks of great life.
I see I have them here behind me. These are so great.
Aren't they wonderful?
And like something like this would cost what?
Yeah, about $4 or so.
$4?
Yeah, very
cheaper
affordable.
than even a little thank you card.
At your local grocery store, you can find flowers that are as affordable as $4 and go up from there depending on the size you want. But they're convenient, they're affordable, and they're available every day.
Okay, these little bags are just darling.
They are, and they're meant to be that way. They're called smile bags, and it's supposed to be easy to pick up and go and deliver it to somebody, take it to a hospital or a friend. Your mom, pick it up for yourself. Bring it home. Put it on your dining room table. But that's the outcome, a smile, and that's why we called it smile bags.
Where do these flowers come from, Carlos?
So these are grown in Colombia and South America because we put them up high in the Andes Mountains where it's much cooler with a lot of sunlight, and we're able to grow them year round.
All right.
Fly them right into Miami too. Something
I also always say is, I mean, again, $4 to $5. I think it just brings up the emotion. It brings up the happiness. I just think the wellness and the mood of the individual.
And that's another,
there's something to be said.
There absolutely is, and that's another part of flowers that we don't talk about enough, and that's that they help you live better. There have been great studies done on this, and Harvard and Rutgers have both led on it, where they reveal that flowers increase the senses of happiness and of compassion and of kindness. They also lower anxiety and negativity and depression. They make us neater, more energetic, and creative.
There you go, and they make you smile and they make you be happy.
Yeah.
Your company, I know, is the GEMS Group. What does GEMS stand for?
Giving everyone more smiles.
Giving everybody more smiles.
Well, that's what flowers do, so that's right down our alley.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. So next time maybe you're going to school, or maybe your boss, or even just your neighbor, grab a little, you know what, I'm going to grab it right now. Because my mom has been a little bit, I don't know, she's been a little bit down in the dumps lately. So something like this little bag right here, I can imagine. She'll be so happy. What does something like this run?
Oh, less than $20.
Less than $20, yeah. And what a difference. Okay, so I'm taking this one for me and this one for my mom.
I think you made some good choices there.
There you go.
You're going to be smiling for a while.
All right, so for anyone out there who says, I want these flowers right now for my husband, my daughter, my best friend, whoever, where can they find them?
Well, pretty much at any grocery store across the country. We work with all the leading ones. But for more information, go to balanceandblooms.com, and you'll find everything there.
And I just have to read this real quick. Look how they even have on the bag. It says smile. It's a noun. We all know it's a noun. A pleased, kind, or amused facial expression, typically with the corners of the mouth turned up and the front teeth exposed. Oh, that's so sweet, Carlos. I love it. Thank you so much for your time. Curiosity, is the rose still the favorite?
It's popular, but there's a lot of good ones. And I always tell my friends, try different flowers, buy a mixed bouquet, put them in different parts of the house, enjoy them all.
I love La Rosa.
La Rosa.
La Rosa. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. You bet.
And for our viewers, if you'd like more information on these beautiful flowers, flowers for everyday life, go to thebalancingAct.com. This is so pretty.
Thanks so much for joining us on this local edition of The Balancing Act. We'll see you next time.